From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Tuesday, March 29th. Young teenagers are accused of Statehouse mayhem, war talks resume, and a future Hall of Famer is to play one more season. Next.
If you're shopping while working, eating, or even listening to this podcast, then you know and love the thrill of a deal. But are you getting the deal and cash back? Rakuten shoppers do. They get the brands they love, savings, and cash back. And you can get it too. Start getting cash back at your favorite stores like Target, Sephora, and even Expedia. Stack sales on top of cash back and feel what it's like to know you're maximizing the savings. It's easy to use, and you get your cash back sent to you through PayPal or check. The idea is simple. Stores pay Rakuten for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the money with you as cash back. Download the free Rakuten app or go to Rakuten.com to start saving today. It's the most rewarding way to shop. That's Rakuten, Rakuten.com.
State police have turned over 4 young teenagers to their parents after vandalism at the Indiana Statehouse. State police say 3 girls and 1 boy, ages 13 and 14, entered the building Sunday and did damage, including tossing a bench off a balcony, leaving obscene graffiti, and damaging a screen that tallies the vote totals of lawmakers. The chief of IMPD wants an officer fired for unnecessarily violent arrest. It happened last month. Body camera video shows Officer Travis Lewis grabbing and twisting a man's genitals and throwing him to the ground. Lewis is now charged with official misconduct and battery. Another round of talks aimed at stopping the war in Ukraine is scheduled for today as the fighting looks increasingly like a stalemate. Talks are to be held in Turkey. Ukraine's president says his country is prepared to declare its neutrality as Russia has demanded. The House committee investigating the Capitol riot has voted unanimously to hold advisors to former President Trump in contempt of Congress. Trade advisor Peter Navarro and communications aide Dan Scavino have refused for months to comply with subpoenas. Next step, the full House considers the charges, then the Justice Department decides whether to prosecute. South Carolina, Stanford, Louisville, and UConn are on to the Final Four of the women's NCAA basketball tournament. Teams tip off in Minneapolis Friday night. A future Hall of Famer is returning to the town where he first found fame. Albert Pujols has signed a 1-year deal to play for the St. Louis Cardinals. Spent last year with the Angels and Dodgers in what many presume to be his final season. Instead, he says this summer will be his farewell. Expect lots of cloud cover for our Tuesday. Rain chances starting in the afternoon and lasting on and off through the night. Highs will top out in the upper 40s. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.